C'est l'histoire d'un homme qui tombe d'un immeuble de 50 étages. Le mec, au fur et à mesure de sa chute, il se répète sans cesse pour se rassurer. Jusqu'ici, tout va bien. Jusqu'ici, tout va bien. Jusqu'ici, tout va bien. Mais l'important, c'est pas la chute. C'est l'atterrissage.
Hundreds of protesters clashed with police in Bristol. Thousands have turned up at a rally again.
I don't really felt perpetrated by a lack of foresight. So we've got a small window of time we'll do the best we can.
Tens of thousands of people took part in further anti-racism protests across Britain today.
Someone glassed me, they're a cunt, ow.
Hi, my name's Tom, and this is a story about when I nearly died at the England versus Italy Euros finals. The day started out quite normally for an England game. As a Welshman, I wanted to involve myself in the festivities of an England football match. Let's watch this in a proper environment. Let's head to the pub. Our weapon of choice was the Anchor, Gloucester Road. We go there and the game's going good. Really good for a little bit, but not so much. Feeling battered, bruised and a little bit heartbroken at the end, we decided let's leave and find another drinking hole to end our night. Nature had other plans. There was a scuffle breaking out just outside the pub. Now, I just wanted to get the fuck out of there and go home, and my friends were trapped in the middle of the scuffle. I just went in, and I did what you normally do in a pub fight, grab someone around the waist and say, no, leave it, he's a wanker, whatever. Now, the gammon, who was in the doorway, who clearly had other ideas on his mind, who clearly just wanted to inflict some violence on a total stranger in a mindless act, and all he did was take his pint glass in his hand and hurl it in our direction. I thought an elbow had been thrown into my head, and I knew it hurt, but I didn't know the extent of the damage. So I back away, and then I'm told by Holly, Dom, you're bleeding. But I touch my head, and lo and behold, my hand comes back to me, covered in red artery blood. Put my other hand to my head, and the same thing happens. I'm covered in blood, my blood. I look at Holly, she's covered in my blood too. And I look at Alex, and he's starting to get covered in my blood. Next thing I know, it's all a bit of a blur. I'm sat down on the chair, with Alex holding blue roll to my head, and Holly holding my hand, and applying pressure to my skull wound. It didn't even feel like 30 seconds had happened, though. It'd been for about 5 minutes at this point, and the red and blue lights of the ambulance decided to pull up. I look at Alex, and say, do you want to go for a trip in the UWE wagon? Decidedly, I was in quite a humorous mood at the time. And yeah, we jumped in the back of that van. And I was trying to be strong. I knew that crying wouldn't actually solve anything for me. But yeah, Holly followed in the police car behind us. No fucking clue what was going on. I was just happy to be in the back of an ambulance, knowing that where I was going was going to solve whatever problem I got myself into. I hadn't even acknowledged that was a problem yet. They had to tell me that I could have had a brain bleed. They had to tell me that I could have died. 3 pints of blood in 5 minutes. That's a quarter of my blood. Now, if that ambulance hadn't got there in that time, I don't know what the fuck would have happened, but I certainly wouldn't be sat here talking to you two. But it certainly taught me a lot of things about equating your problems. And now whenever I get a problem, my biggest comparator is, well, is it 3 pints of blood in 5 minutes? Fuck no, it's not. Never is. Hopefully.
The revolution will televise. My favourite colour is orange.
Come on.
Hi, my name is Pete, and I'm about to wax my arse and legs.
Yes, I will say that. I will say that. Let me start off with a basket of chips.
Of waxing strips, got the leg waxing strips and the bikini waxing. Oh! 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 Can I just tuck them tits in? Oh! Oh!
9/11. what do I say? Quite a lot's changed. Now living with you, lot. Yeah, even from that, I feel like from that video that we were all still in halls. So obviously, before here was Clifton, and now Southfield. What else has changed? Yeah, I think I've changed my course. Now I'm doing illustration, but I'm retaking it because I fucked it. But that's okay, because it's another year here. The pandemic has kind of made a lot of people into creeps. People don't know how to act in a night out now. I think house parties are better. Or like, not even just house parties in general, like, I think, what do you call it? Just having friends together, even if it's going pub or whatever, like I feel like that's a lot more better than, what do you call it? Just go, like obviously you can't go wrong with a night out, especially if it's with all your mates, but there's just weirdos, fucking odd beings everywhere, and it's just not fun. It's not, and I don't think the energy is there as much, because like you go into the dance floor, like I was expecting that after the pandemic as well, going to dance floor, everything will be a madness. I'm stood there and everyone's just there with their drink. No, I expected a lot more, and I think, I don't know, it's just lost its bedazzle a bit. I think just shit being easier. I think the past year and a bit, not even just myself, but I think relatively speaking to other people, I think shit's just been hard. And annoyingly like hard, like for no reason. Like, not even just mentally, but I think even just to do shit, like get shit done, like even when you think about all of us doing uni in a pandemic. Like, I feel like uni will get easier, life will just get easier in general. And I think it'd be a lot more fun as well. And there's so many more other people to meet, get to know. I don't know, like I just think I'm just looking forward to things, times being better and getting better. People might think it's just like, oh, like using optimism as a coping mechanism, but I really truly think that things will be better. Like it's only just the beginning, if that makes sense, of what's actually been happening. Be yourself. That's it. Be yourself. You ain't gotta be no one. You're not. And from seeing certain people not be their true authentic selves, those are the ones that mainly fuck it first. Because you're coming here to just be your true authentic self, like, and no matter what, you always find people that will love you for who you are here, as long as you're not a fucking weirdo. But I feel like that's it, you just got to stay true to yourself and have open arms. Yeah, don't have any expectations. That's the thing that will fuck you as well. Don't have any expectations. Like, every day's a new fucking day here. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, next week. You could meet fucking, I don't know, Daniel Craig by Harbourside, you never know. But have no expectations, I think. Be yourself and yeah, just take it as it comes. In the end, I don't know what this place does, you always work something out. I don't know how, why. You'll be like, oh, I wanna fucking drop out. And then boom, you'll get a banging job, working with great people, in a nice flat. It always works out here, like I feel like. And with uni as well, I'm bad at, I shouldn't even talk about that because me, I'm a shit uni student, but I think with everything else, I think just take it as it comes, just being present as much as possible and open and welcome everyone with open arms. Even if you're a shy person as well, like there'll always be someone who'll be able to help you out no matter what, or who you are. And just don't be a dickhead. Just don't be, that's it, just don't be a dickhead.
Wait, what do you think tonight then?
It was fucking brilliant. Fantastic.
Play some techno! I feel like we were literally all locked down for so long, and then all of a sudden we're just in this warehouse with like 5,000
2,000 people, yeah, it was ridiculous.
4,000 people.
4,000 people?
More, maybe more.
Oh shit!
There was, I feel, you know what, I feel bad for that person's car. That person's car that was parked in the middle.
Oh shit!
That was fucked.
Yeah.
That was fucked.
That was ridiculous. And then Fez revived
Mandy Dexterous.
Fez saved someone's life.
Yeah, literally, with jungle juice.
We walked past this guy and he was on the floor, like literally, eyes rolling back in his skull. Fez walks up to him, gives him a sip of like jungle juice. He literally, no joke, he literally comes back to life. Just a bit of sugar was all he needed, I think.
Just a little bit of sugar.
Like,
He was ready to go again.
and then, do you know what we did? We just went back and carried on listening to the song. Saved someone's life.
A little bit of gabba. Yeah, get on, yeah.
It was unreal.
It was lovely.
It was the best, like, I don't know, we just needed the release.
Happy Halloween.
Get a new boiler installed by an expert British gas engineer.
It all just goes peacefully and whatnot. Oh, that is hot.
I feel angry, really. Like, I feel such frustration for the police that violence needed to happen. And I feel like the police have a responsibility to address the power that they're wielding against the people that they're saying that they're to protect and things like that.
Yeah.
But more needs to be done to prevent crime, and I feel like the PCSC Kill the Bill protest became more of towards the end of it, a protest against the police, and I feel like there's something there that needs to be addressed which isn't being addressed. I was protesting as part against a bill that there was protests in Bristol to try to prevent the police crime and sentencing in courts bill, and during the protests, riot police began to be involved and began trying to kettle the protesters, and I decided that I felt that I had a right to protest what I was saying, and they tried to move me with force, first with batons, and then they hit me with a riot shield across on my head.
What have you got to say?
No justice, no peace. I made a complaint through the official police process, but nothing came of it, and they said that it was within their rights to use that force. And so nothing has happened as a result to that police officer.
And do you think that's fair?
I feel like the violence shouldn't have been used at all in that situation. We were unarmed, at times sitting, but unarmed protesters that shouldn't have had violence against them.
To the Martians I say Mazel Tov. Physics, bro. The frame rate's not good enough.
Nah, it's fucking jokes.
I don't know why.
What you think about all the skaters here?
No, I love anything that was talent, like natural talent.
Yeah.
You're naturally talented. I'm gonna try to do what you do. I tried to do it when I was younger and I can't do it.
It just takes a weird. You have to be so retardedly obsessed with this.
I love
what you do is nothing to do with partying. You just you got passion for whatever you do. There's nothing wrong with it. You can have
Anyway, it's got to be a weirdo to do this so many times.
nothing about weirdo. So what's that? Is it X Games? And they're weirdos.
Yeah, they're all fucking weird.
They're fucking amazing, guys. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you call that weirdos, but obviously.
Listen up and I'll tell a story about an artist growing old. Some would try for fame and glory, others aren't so bold. Everyone and friends and family saying, hey, get a job. Why do you only do that only? Why are you so odd? The best things in life are truly free. Singing birds and laughing bees. You got me wrong, says he. The sun don't shine in your TV.